Hello dear Libra, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and welcome to your general look at 2021. Okay, the year 2021, we're looking at the general energies, dear Libra, and this is for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the Divine Feminine. If you're a Divine Masculine, you could watch your Mars, if you know where your natal Mars is. So which sign is Mars in your natal chart? Okay, so also North Node, where is that in your own birth chart? That is where your destiny and where your fate is showing you that you are heading towards. So you can watch that sign as well, so your North Node. So just calling on Spirit to give me the Karma Dharma energy for you. I will be taking each month and I will be extending this, dear Libra, this reading. The link will be in the description box below for you. So if this is your story, you can watch the extended. Thank you for your support. Just a calling on Spirit. I do feel that this is the energy we're working with for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. And we have the Fool card. So Full card is Aries, which is obviously your 7th house of relationship. Not only relationships to romantic partners, but also, of course, to other people. I mean, it's you and the other people are the Aries energy. So this is a brand new cycle. So you're moving into a new cycle, generally speaking, in the year 2021. I will be doing another reading for 2021, a specific look at love, okay? This is a general, but I look into everything. So just calling on Spirit to guide and to advise what's going on for Libra in 2021, dear Libra. You have been through a lot, especially those of you that are born at the last mainly at the last degrees, the last days of the sign. Okay, you have been through a lot. Not only the last from the middle born Librans till the end, because obviously Mars was right across in your 7th house. A lot of you may have, had to make a choice between two people. There are situations where love is concerned. You've been put in a difficult position, necessary position to make a decision. And some of you, yes, have been going through divorce and separation. But know that it was meant to be, okay? We've got Libra and Gemini. A lot to do with your perception, anything to do with legalities. Gemini is the Lover's card, right? The Lover's card is Gemini, I should say. But it's also a head over heart decision, which hasn't been easy for you. I know. Know whatever changes have been happening for you that you could also be completing still. You still could be going through that. And it's not only love, of course, it could be partnerships, okay, family. The difficulty is for you to be put on the right path, okay? If there was necessity for change, you've probably had to change things up, and not in an easy way. So thank you, Spirit, just calling on Archangel Michael, Archangel Lophiel for Libra. Okay, Libra, let's take the months one by one. So January, we have the 6 of Swords. February, wow. You're back and forth, January, February, not easy. Just letting you know the general energies, the celestial movements are still quite challenging. We are, yes, we've come out of 2020 and the energies have changed because Saturn and Jupiter have moved into air, Aquarius. Logically, that is helping you get unstuck, okay? And there's a sense of dealing with things to do with the past and with the future. And this energy will be around until February, as I can see. even with the celestial energies, right? So we are going to have a Mercury retrograde end of January into February till the 21st. So this will be you dealing with matters of the past, a chance you can have a moment to be able to do the work, put things right, set things straight. March, a lot of changes for you, a lot of changes. April, looks like April is good. April is really good. May's even better. June, wow, okay, so a major restart for you. And your life is transforming. Okay, let's have a look at July. Okay, you could be traveling in July. Movement. August seems wonderful. We've got a water sign here. September, 7 of Wands. Okay. October may be challenging financially for you. November, wow, okay, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords we know is not easy, but it can speak of intelligence. Now you are air, so this is your element. You're obviously pulling something off in the month of November, doing things in a secretive way. What's the end? And at the end we've got the 10 of Pentacles. That is a good thing to do. A good thing to end up with, I wanted to say. And he's looking straight at the money, straight at the 10 of Pentacles, and he's be careful. There could be a theft. Look out for theft in the month of November. Keep your eyes open. What's the general energy for Libra? 2 of Swords, a major decision. Okay, I will be taking the cards, of course, more cards. Let's see what else we've got before I go into month by month, okay? All right. Okay, so, dear Spirit, Libra, with the Black Moon Astrology cards, let's see how the planetary movements are affecting you. So what is the main help or hindrance from the gods above? 2021 for Libra, please. 2021 Libra. And I feel we've got the card right here. Thank you. And we have Moon and Soul. Okay. A lot to do with your emotions, your subconscious. The Moon is also Cancer. We could be talking about a Cancerian. You've also got the Chariot here. For some of you, I suppose it could be Piscean energy. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. A fair bit of water here. Let's see what the Gaia Oracle has for you. What is the message? And I will be reading from the book. Now, of course, in the extended, I will be taking more cards. So, Spirit, what is the advice 2021 for Libra? Here we go. Thank you. We've got 2 cards, dear Libra, from the Gaia Oracle. So, we have evolution, earth changes, climate change, transformation. And we have Moonlight Goddess, again, the Moon. Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. So for some of you, it's going to be quite a reflective year. But you are evolving. Okay, that's something very important that I need to make sure that you understand. You are going through an evolution. Your life is transforming on many levels. Let's take some Lenormand, and because the Lenormand paints a totally different picture. So let's see what's going on. So you've got a sort of a mixed energies, challenging, then good, then challenging, then good. So it's interesting that in the second quarter here in April, May, June, you've got 3 major arcana cards. So it's more about fated changes happening in that time rather than the rest of the year, okay? Because there's more free will here. Now we know, of course, that we've got Cancer. The Empress is Libra and Taurus. And, of course, the Scorpio card. So let's have a look, please, Spirit. Wow, okay, we've got transition. So a lot of you could be moving in the month of April. There is movement here, okay, building your nest elsewhere. And this may be also because I'm going to say we've got the storks here, which usually bring a child, something new. And we've got the Empress here, which can mean that you are creating something new, a new home, something that, a place, it's going to be a place that you love to be in. But also there is indication of pregnancy here as well. And I feel financially that it's well, of course, the month of May is really good where finances are concerned. But then roughly around October, we've got the Miser card, which means that you could have extra expenses as you are dealing with something that is ending, a major ending here. And I'm going to say also that the Death card, because it's Scorpio, Scorpio is also money coming through a partner or through other means. And because we've got the Moon, which is also the mother, I do hope that for some of you, because there is this area here is a little bit, this could be a remote message for one person out there where they could be leaving, well, a beloved mother of theirs could be leaving, could be exiting this incarnation. That's only a remote question, a remote situation, okay? So let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Fox. There it is, Seven of Swords and the Fox. And there's the Moon again. Well, the Moon in the Lenormand here usually is quite different to the Moon in the Tarot. It's more about a very deep, deep connection. When we look at the synastry of two people, so a love relationship, a soul connection, we look at the Moon, okay? So it does speak of the mother again, but it's also a very deep connection. It also, of course, speaks of the subconscious. The Moon in the Tarot is more very psychic, things that we are not conscious of, and it's also fears, okay? Fears because there is something that is unknown. Let's see what's at the bottom here, and we've got the Love card. So this is a connection, a very important connection. Let me just fix the light a little bit. Let's see a little bit better. That's better. Okay. All right, let's have a look at love. I'm going to take a couple of cards from the Mystic Moon Oracle and see what's going on in your love life. We've got a King of Cups in the month of August. Someone that is very open to love. Maybe someone who loves selflessly, gives more than what they receive. Now, I'm not reading reversals, and the fact that he is connected to the Seven of Swords. And I don't doubt that there is a chance that this could be your energy as well for some of you, if you've got strong water. But I do see that this could be also a water sign, water and air, which could be someone deceptive. Remember, we've got the Moon, so we've also got the Fool card, which can mean don't be taken for the fool. Be smart, be intelligent. But I feel mainly that it's a card of intelligence more so. For some of you, it can mean stealth. So do take care. Okay, let's look at love for Libra. Love. Love, love. It's interesting. We've got the moonlight, we've got the moon, and we've got the moon here. Very strong on the moon energies. And the moon, many times, when it meets up with the sun, of course, we have the new moon, the full moon. So we'll see in the extended what other cards come through, because the moon and the sun, we know, are connected to eclipses, right? So eclipses, of course, are something being eclipsed out of your life. And we do have the death card here in the month of June. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We've got inner child. We've got awakening. And we've got dark night of the soul. And let's take one more card. We've got reinvention. Okay. All right, what this says to me straight away, what I see in these 4 cards, obviously the inner child is the subconscious, right? It's our conditioning, it's our childhood. It could also mean wounds. Now, inner child, when I look at the child card here, many times it does speak of things coming up to the surface. Could also be fears. Dark night of the soul is here, remember. But also the awakening card is straight after the inner child, which means something has triggered those fears, those wounds, and anything that you've experienced or that your soul may have experienced in another lifetime as well, which through the awakening you're going to be, some of you will be experiencing the dark night of the soul, which will lead to a reinvention. Now, for others of you, this could be the other way around. So what I mean by that is, if you are in a partnered, I don't know, relationship, you're committed or you're dating someone, okay, I do see here that we've got, you're not on the same level, because there is someone awakening, but the other person could be still moving through the dark night of the soul, which the awakening, of course, is not an easy process, which can relate to the dark night of the soul. But because I see light and dark, I do see that there is, you know, an imbalance here. Usually I would put the dark night of the soul first and then the awakening, because we do go through the darkness before we come into the light. That's why I feel that there's someone around you that is not as awakened to the connection just generally in their life, and they're still going through it. But reinvention brings the chance to redo things. Now, this could also be a resurfacing of the dark night of the soul for a couple of you out there as well. Or someone who was going through a dark night of the soul and was acting totally out of character, I would say could be trying to come back, maybe to clear things up and end things, end a chapter, or to have a chance to make up, you know, for the things that they've been challenged by or challenged you with in the past. Okay, so let's have a look. The general energy is the Two of Swords. We've got the Knight of Swords as well, so a fair bit of air energy here. We've got quite a few swords, as you can see here. We've got the 6, the 5, and then the 7 and the 2. So a lot about your perception, conversations, important conversations, thought process. And just here we've got 3 swords. I mean, if you look at this, there's 3 swords. And we know that the Knight of Swords is not easy energy, okay? It's harsh words, and I feel it's got to do with this Emperor. Maybe in the past, dear Libra. The Emperor is someone that can be quite controlling, okay? He needs to do things in a certain way. He's got the experience, so he's not about being open emotionally is more about needing to lead. Now, I'm not reading reversal, so this may have been someone that was not doing the right thing, not taking, not using their power in the correct way. Maybe not even, this could be someone that's feeling powerless. Okay, and this could also mean things to do with their perception. Why do I get the feeling, the notion here that this Emperor, there's something to do with their thought process, the way they think. This could also be a mental disability or something not right up there. You get what I mean? So people go through issues because of hardships. They tend to act in funny ways, and it can tie in very much with what's going on in their natal chart, how they're being affected by the celestial movements. Let's see what's beneath that. Yeah, and we've got a couple of cards of ego. So we've got, I would say, the Leo energy here. The Emperor is usually Aries, Taurus, but look, there's fire here, strong fire. So look, the Six of Wands usually speaks of ego, if not success. And I suppose for some of you, this can mean that someone's climbed the ladder and they, you know, with success comes ego. So there's a clash here, dear Libra, and I feel that it's got to do with competitive energies. Competitive energies, ego, and matters such as those that you've been dealing with in 2020. Okay, so let's look at January and see what's going on here. So in the month of January, Six of Swords, which usually comes from the Five, but you're heading into the Five of Swords, which what I feel it's saying here is that you've gone through a lot, but there's still, as I said, we're still working with energies that are dealing with the end of 2020. Well, not only the end of 2020, even the beginning of 2020. We've had very hard happenings in the sky. As you remember, we had a massive eclipse right on the 10th of January, which we're dealing with energies that are sort of reflecting that time. So it's as though just when you thought in January that you're going to be all smooth sailing, there's going to be a reminder. And remember February, what I said, Mercury Retrograde. So you've still got something to deal with here. And you've got two fives, which means you're trying to, you know, balance out your life. You're at imbalance points here because you've still got matters that you're dealing with. And, of course, we know that swords can always speak of harsh words, you know, fights, not being on the same page. But it does say that you are, I mean, you've got the intelligence, you've got that strong mind, and Libra is all about balance, and you feel very uncomfortable in the month of February because you're not at a balance here, as well as in March. So you're going to be called to take action here, something that could be too harsh for you. It can be quite a challenge here. We'll see when I take extra cards in the extended. We've got the Five of Cups here in March. So you're focusing on matters of the past, but you're in sort of a transition mode here because remember, fives speak of change. Remember that you're focusing on the past, but we've got the bridge here, which means you're needing to cross over a bridge, which, you know, water under the bridge, leave something from the past and know that there is something of balance, something that can bring you emotional balance, okay, in love or whatever you're dealing with that deals with creativity, happiness, and emotions, your emotional self in the month of March. You need to change the way you're looking at things here. Now, in the month of April, as I said, dear Libra, you are victoriously taking charge of your life and moving forward. And this move is going to be very positive for you. Now, of course, May speaks of abundance. As you can see, there's so many flowers. She's sitting in a garden. Okay, there's a lot of flourishing, there's a lot of abundance here, whether it means love or something that you're creating, a seed maybe that you've planted from the past is starting to germinate here and expand and grow. The Empress can also be, it could be someone that you work with. Remember that we had, wow, we had the Emperor here and we've got the Empress here. So what I feel, dear Libra, obviously this is you here. And I feel that you are taking charge of your life. The Emperor is in your past. So I feel that a lot of you could be leaving an Emperor in the past. If it was someone that was treating you badly, not valuing you as well. And this could also be a partnership with work where you're taking charge, as I said, wherever you're heading towards, you're moving victoriously into a moment of abundance in May. Now, of course, for those of you that are younger, these could be parents as well. And I could see the Empress. She's more about giving. She gives very generously. Okay, this is love, money, projects, values. And if it's something that you're creating, obviously, it could be very, very positive in the sense that you could be receiving money coming through external sources, through other people with the Death card. Now, if we put these two cards together, we know that the Empress, she's the pinnacle of love. She's very attractive and she oozes with love and beauty, and she's very magnetizing. She's very attractive and therefore attracting a very deep connection. With the Death card, it could be a Scorpio, as with the King of Cups here. Because remember that the Death card is also a very sexual energy as well. So this could be the beginning of a new era for this Empress. And Libra, I do feel it's you. So May, June could be a very attractive, very sexual, very sensual as well couple of months. Okay, let's look into July. Knight of Wands is all about travel. This could be someone that's wanting to explore the world. Remember that the Knight of Wands is someone who takes their desire and they run with it. It's also the traveler, someone who is wanting to open their horizons. And this could also be taking a creative project, working with the web. Okay, so extending what you have created to the world. Now, for others of you, Knight of Wands could also be another person. This is usually Sag energy for me. For those of you that are single and looking at a new connection, we've got a someone who's more of a player here in the month of July, someone who's more about connecting intimately more than giving you something that's stable and long-term. King of Cups would be someone that's ready and open with, with their heart. They're ready to give you their heart. So if you're choosing between two, obviously the King of Cups would be someone who's more mature and ready. Nevertheless, Knight of Wands, as I said, July could be a month of travels here. Remember that Knights are all about action, right? So movement, a lot of movement, quick movement, a lot of desires, and a lot of creative and fiery energies in the month of July. So August is the month where someone is ready to offer you their heart and their soul. King of Cups, someone who's been through their own experience. Remember, he's a king, so he's gone through the learning process. And sometimes he could be also very, very sacrificial, in the sense that he gives more than what he receives. And this, of course, this will not... Of course, the King of Cups would not be someone... someone that you couldn't depend on usually. Yes, King of Cups can have very fluctuating emotions, but remember, he's very balanced usually. Now, for those of you that this is someone that is not balanced, if they were to show in the reverse, because I suppose the King of Cups, remember, if he were to be in the reverse, he's not balanced, he's not ready and open emotionally. So for some of you, I suppose it could be the same person if they also have Sagittarius in their chart, or for others of you, I'm going to say as well, that this could be someone that's at a distance to you, from a different culture, different religion, different background, which could be a bit of a blockage here, as I see with that Seven of Wands. Remember that sevens are always about conflict. So I see that there's a lot of heart and soul intentions here, where there's desire, there's emotion, there's a block here in the month of September. In the month of October, again, someone's holding back. This is the Miser card. For others of you, this could be, I mean, you're fighting a situation where you're up against others. But again, you've got the higher hand here, the upper hand in the month of September. Or, again, I'm going to go back to the Knight of Wands. If this is someone else and they're not ready to settle down, remember that you had the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands, which can mean success here. And you've got the Seven of Wands in the month of September. So something in relation to work or being successful in the past, here you find a bit of that fork in the road, you know, a bit of a resistance from others, but you've still got it, dear Libra. Okay. Now, if this is obviously someone else, they could be keeping you at bay, not letting you in, not letting you into their heart. Or this could also say that this could also be whoever this Six of Wands is about, which could also be, of course, the Emperor. They're finding a door closed, right? They're finding resistance here in the month of September, or they're finding you up, that they're up against you. And as I said, you've got the highest position here. Now, as I was saying, the month of October, not easy. Four of Pentacles is usually my Taurus card, which Taurus is all about values. Someone's not being totally truthful about what they've got deep in their heart here. So not speaking openly about their emotions. They're protecting their heart, right? And it could have to do, of course, with this Knight of Wands. Okay, and of course, the King of Cups. What I see here with the Seven of Swords, again, swords, remember, you've got the Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, whatever, because we've got a back and forth here. So it looks like the situation is coming back from January, February, whatever you've been dealing with here, which is coming back in the month of November. As I said, this is a card of intelligence, but it's also a card of stealth. Take care, that someone may be trying to take something from you. Remember that the Ten of Pentacles it's the marriage card, it's the family card, it's the family business. It does speak of abundance. I do see it in a very positive way. If this is you being intelligent and stealing stealing from your competitors, stealing the win, let's say, the success, taking, pulling the rug under someone's feet. So I hope that you're not on the other side, and I hope that someone else is not doing that to you. So do take care in this month of November, okay? And of course, Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful way to end it does speak of marriage, it does speak of abundance, but it also speaks of ending the year in a very positive, way. You feel very fortunate in the month of December. You feel security. You feel protected emotionally from family, from people that you call family. But also financially, you've successfully ended the year here. And remember, we've also got the love card here. So those of you that are connecting with someone that's got, financial stability, they come with that. It could be someone that's very good with their money. They're very financially stable and abundant. Okay, so love and money could be coming through for you, dear Libra. And that could be, of course, obviously, a success story for you, because we've also got the fox here, remember, which is also the 7 of Swords. Now, what comes after the wit, the intelligence, comes the heart, but also a very deep connection. So you know what that means for you in your own personal journey. All right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what the card evolution is. A 45, which equals a 9, and we've got a 2 here, which that is 11. Libra, justice is also a number 11. Some of you could be going through, of course, legalities, even in the month of November. I do feel that there's quite a big change from June, because you're transforming. But remember, June, with a death card, we know that this is a process. So in the month of November, whatever you're doing, that's strong intelligence. Remember, swords are always legalities, litigation. You could be receiving funds. If you were married and have moved into separation or what have you, you could be stealing, well, not stealing, but being intelligent and receiving what was due to you, right? So let's have a look. I want to read the evolution card, which is 45. And the evolution means, obviously, it's the last card here, so there is some major ending. Our world is cradled in a cosmic ocean of love, surrounded by an infinite universe, governed by a higher force greater than our human mind can know or comprehend. We are a forever changing image, forever transforming on our journey through eternity. Yes, the climate is changing, and yes, the earth is transforming, but this has always been so, and this will always continue. Are we governed by a will greater than our own, or are we the architects of our own future? This we do not know for sure. But one thing is certain, whether we like it or not, our precious planet will continue to transform. From the stars we were born, and to a star we shall transform. Be mindful of Mother Earth, be considerate and kind to her, but do not fear her changing nature, for just like us, she is transforming to ever greater light. So just as the earth evolves, dear Libra, I feel that this is saying that you are going through a major evolution as well. And I'm going to say also, I'm going to put the R in front of the evolution to make it a revolution. Yes, you are kicking up your heels, you are speaking your truth, you're ready to take the action to bring balance, harmony, and love into your life, because 2020, as I said, was not easy, especially for the cardinal signs, which you are. And your repressed emotions, you will be bringing those up to the surface, and through that you're going to be healing, okay? As a lot of you have been going through reflection, now you are the Fool. Remember the soul, the moon and the soul, very reflective. But now you're breaking out. We've got Uranus here, which Uranus is actually transiting Taurus, which, of course, Taurus is also ruled by Venus, as you are. So I do feel that it's very important what's going on in Taurus. If you've been in a situation where there's been no value, Uranus will bring the freedom to you, will bring the changes that are necessary. Okay? You're starting on a brand new journey. You're reinventing your life. Okay, so dear Libra, I think I will leave it there for you. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, I am wishing you well, and thank you. Thank you so much. Look out for a love reading for the year 2021. Press on that notification bell if you have not already. And for those of you that will be joining me on the extended, I will see you there. All right, thank you so much. Love and light.